So, do you remember what happened at the end of last quest?
We started chasing our drunk dear friend.
Mm-hmm. Relvani absconded with somebody's liquor into the forest.
It was expensive.
Yes, very expensive liquor.
Which is a hell of a thing to do when you don't have thumbs.
Yep.
Did he have it just hooked on one of his antlers or something?
I don't know. He found a way to hold that coffee cup the one time, so...
Just walking around at the three hooves with like a jug tucked in the other.
Yeah, basically.
Except that deer's legs don't bend that way.
No. It's very unnatural looking. But you did manage to find his trail leading into the forest. You're just about to head off in pursuit. Before you go, though, Faerie and Quelena, the merchants that you're bodyguarding, come up to you and it's just like, I'm a little worried about you guys heading off and leaving us here, but...
I mean, we are being employed by you, so if you should so desire us to stay, then all you have to do is say the word.
But it could be putting the other people leaving in danger.
Yes, I mean, like, it would probably be dangerous for us to come with you, but at the same time, I don't want to hold you back from finding your friend.
I'm sure you'll be fine for just a few moments.
And also, Carlin comes over, and, hey, I actually have a physical description for him now.
What?
He has very long and, like, super curly brown hair that is kind of swept over to one side of his face. And honestly, I imagine him looking a lot like the sniper lady from Captain Marvel. Like, just very pretty hair, and honestly, he's a very pretty person. Like, I think in another life he probably could have been a very successful bard.
Stop it.
So, less blue, though?
Less blue?
Definitely less blue.
Okay.
Just checking.
I mean, if he was blue, I wouldn't mind in the slightest.
I mean, no, that'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking, like, ringlet hair, or are we talking just, like, big,
Wavy
loose
hair.
Wavy?
It's ringlets.
Like...
Yes.
Okay.
A lot like Brandon's hair. Hello. Hey, we have a friend from California here.
But it's fantasy curly hair, so it's
Hi.
perfectly shiny and smooth and beautiful.
Of course it is.
Yeah, fictional hair.
Fucking hair havers.
He's like... And Carlin's like, well, I haven't necessarily been employed by anybody here, but I think I'm fairly capable to sort of sub in for you guys, if you wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind in the slightest, darling.
Perfect solution. Let's go.
And Jamna is also leaning against one of the wagons, like, I can do it too. Any of the cultist creeps want to come after your guy, will just stab him in the ribs.
Fury's gone.
Oh, there he goes.
I better go after that one.
So yeah, your merchant is like, yeah, I think we'll probably be fine. Just, I guess, get back as quick as you can.
We'll certainly try.
And you head off into the woods following your dear friend's tracks.
Our dear friend.
Your dear friend. Dear friend. And, obviously they are staggering every which way, and you're pretty sure at some points you see total imprints of a side of a deer body where he fell down and clambered back to his feet.
Jeez.
Just plant brush, just pushed all to the ground everywhere. You think you see a little bit of throw up along the side of the trail.
Oh my word.
Poor boy. And an empty bottle of dwarven vodka at one point.
Shit.
Oh. Y'all, this ain't looking good.
No. Drank the whole thing? I'll at least recover the bottle.
Yes.
Big animals, big livers.
Ew.
Suppose so.
Also, he's Fae, so God knows how much more that helps him drink.
Oh.
From my experience, it really depends on your mood.
This trail leads surprisingly deeply into the woods, and as you travel, you notice that the trees and brush around you are getting taller and bigger and like brighter and more vibrant. And this is kind of weird because you're still kind of at the tail end of winter.
Oh no, what's this?
And I mean, there's still a little bit of frost covering everything, but the plant life is surprisingly alive.
What's this? There's color everywhere.
This looks fucky. Let's check it out.
Okay, roll nature.
8.
You're saying that it looks very vibrant and magical?
Yes.
You should roll nature too, because you're a ranger.
I will. Maybe he threw up some of his Fae energy.
Well, I'm just thinking of the scene where Dorothy opens her house after landing, the door to her house after landing in Oz, and everything's in Technicolor.
Yeah. Like
Someone Ted
I got
Turnerized nature.
I got a 3, so a total of 2.
Oops.
Christ. I don't know what grass
There
is.
it goes.
What's
All
all
right.
this green shit?
I only got a 9.
3, I'm from the city.
Oh, yep. No.
I don't know, he pissed on it?
You have no fucking clue. This is weird. But eventually you do hear a voice sort of singing through the brush ahead towards you. 77 bottles of beer on the wall. 77 bottles of beer.
Oh my word.
Take one down. 64 bottles of beer on the wall.
69!
Nice.
There he is.
And you find real Vonnie in kind of a small clearing ahead with, just kind of like staggering around. He's just trying to stand still and the poor guy can't do it. And there's 2 empty bottles of Dwarven vodka next to him, but still like 4 full ones left to the side.
How many did you steal, Rovani?
A steal? I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, adventurers.
They're right there.
I've
drunken
counted
fool.
at least 7 bottles, and frankly, that concerns me.
It was an honest mistake, dear adventurers. I was just getting so thirsty, and I didn't want to trouble anybody. I just thought it was water. It was just an honest mistake, my friends. And he's lifting terribly to one side.
Okay.
Didn't I roll to call BS on that last session?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only did you know a drinking song, you know what bottles are, and you know what beer is.
That was merely a misunderstanding. You see, beer is a Fae word for water.
Honey,
Fiore, everyone looks at Quayletta.
I'm certain that some people might prefer that it were so, but alas, that does not mean that in Sylvan.
So, try again.
Hold on, I'll come up with another story.
We got nothing but time.
Oh, dear friends, you've been so kind to help me to travel to Silvery Moon, to go back to the Feywild, my home.
Fiore is going to walk up and start collecting the bottles away from the deer.
I'm still thirsty.
That's
Wow. Too bad.
unfortunate.
You might try drinking some water.
That's
Yes.
what I was trying to do, I promise.
I uncork my...
I am but a lost prince of the Feywild. My name is Rivano, and I'm just trying to get home.
Were you
Ronaldo?
lying about your name even?
Ronaldo, is that what you said your name was?
No, I said... What did I say?
Ronaldo, you said Ronaldo.
he
That tracks.
Fairly sure I didn't.
He said Ravana.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure he said Ronaldo.
I heard Ravano, I'm sorry.
I heard Ravano
Pukes
too.
in front of you, like,
God.
oh dear.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
what you
dear.
are. I uncork my water skin and start just, dumping it on his face and, helping him wash off.
That feels nice. Thank you, my friend.
Try it.
Deer have, like, bacon or
Deer
coffee?
have been known to eat meat.
No, I know, but I mean, should they have, like, bacon?
That is fucked up, and I'm going to have to talk to several gods about that one.
Be my guest. I would love to see that.
Not right now.
Just Kira's just staring off into the distance, like, why?
Are you there, God? It's me, Jeskira. What the hell?
Okay, well, that was fun. I suppose we should get going, eh, friends? I have a kingdom to get back to.
What's the name of your kingdom?
It's... Okay. I'm sorry. This has gone way too far.
Oh, you
Oh
think?
my god.
Just now, it's gone too far.
So, curse, run afoul of some archfey. What do we got?
I just really like Faerun Hooch.
You know, they do this thing called exchange of goods and services there.
You could just buy.
I don't have a lot of money.
People would pay a very pretty penny to see a dancing and singing deer.
I think people would pay to watch you drink, honestly.
Yeah, but he doesn't have pockets. I understand your plight.
He could get some saddlebags or something.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, yes it is.
Look, I just got a little too drunk one evening and was like, hey, let's pop over to the Sword Coast. I need to get myself some liquor.
We have
Here I am. I don't really think things through. It's a serious problem. I'm trying to work on it. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to understand what's the appeal of material playing hooch, because let me tell you, none of it is as good as the best I've had in the Feywild.
Oh, my girl. Oh, listen. Oh, it's so good because it's so bad. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's just,
Lord.
It's dark and dirty and sloppy, and it just sometimes you just have to go to McDonald's. And
Yeah,
just,
no. It's like you could go to a sausage shop and make your own hot dogs, but you'd rather go to Fantasy Costco and get a hot dog and a large soda for
like 25 cents.
yeah, like 25 cents, like a gold and 50 silver.
I
If
don't
that-
know. I don't know what it is. It's just so good. I can't get enough of it.
I think we need to get you back on the wagon.
I don't know if we can take him back to the wagon.
Metaphorically.
Okay, but there is the super duper expensive alcohol.
Well, he will
question.
work off his debt.
He's going to have to.
If we continue to help you towards your goal, then we're going to do it on our terms, and that will include being part of Quailina's magnificent sideshow and traveling carnival, so to speak.
How much did they say how much that was worth?
I'm sorry. I when I said I had to get to Waterdeep, that wasn't really true. I can go back whenever I want. I just wanted to. I need to get myself all fucked up.
So
Well,
can you shit gold bullion? Because that still doesn't solve this problem.
Do I think that he's got another reason besides really, really liking booze for wanting to get fucked up? Like, does he have some darkness in his psyche that he's running away from?
Roll insights.
Find out.
14.
Natural 20,
Oh,
which puts me at a 26.
18.
12.
yeah, Fiore. Some people just have that kind of personality. They just get hooked on something and they can't give it up, and it's just leads them down a dark path. I mean, I'm sure you have met plenty of these people at the study.
He's nodding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nodding at God.
Mm-hmm.
So you should probably just hop on back to the other dimension where you don't have any debts then.
Yeah.
I actually suggest that he pay off his debt.
With what, bud?
Quailina offered you a perfectly perfectly lovely solution.
You get to replace that metaphorical monkey on your back with a literal one. Maybe he has a pair of cymbals.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Fiore, roll your perception.
22.
As you're all talking to Rilvano, or whatever the fuck his name is. Ronaldo. Something catches your eye in the brush, kind of in the distance. You see something glittering.
She's playing with the paintbrushes.
He's being a very good kitty.
Anyway, something is glittering like a gem in the brush. In the
Oh,
distance.
look, Fiore's
Shiny. Whoa.
Fiore, where'd you go?
Do you try to sneak away, or are you just...
Actually,
Zoop.
yes. Why not?
Alright, roll your stealth.
Ah, Beans, my pencil. 21.
Alright. Guess have the rest of you roll your perception.
Okay. 13.
17.
Hazel, this is not the appropriate snake to attack.
Yes, it is. She's a very good girl.
Sorry, I keep on forgetting what number I just looked at. 22.
Now Hazel's lying on top of Alex's character sheet.
Someone sees.
Dagny, you manage to catch out of the corner of your eye as you're all talking to the deer, and Fiore's just like, slowly backing away, and then just like Homer in The Simpsons, just kind of disappearing back into like a bush, just melding back into it, and you kind of catch a sight of him slinking away somewhere.
Where are you going, Fiore?
I don't listen to you. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
You see a gem-like egg sitting on top of like the stump of a fallen tree.
Since I saw him go somewhere, can I hurdle myself after him?
Sure.
What do you have? What do you have? What'd you get? What is that?
Nothing.
Can I see it?
No.
Can I see it, please?
There's nothing to see.
Oh, come on.
He whacks you in the back of the head.
How you can tell if someone has 21 siblings.
Fiore, roll a strength saving throw.
Oh, no. That's not my... Oh, God!
1.
Oofa. Fucking doofa.
That would make it an entire 3. Good sir.
You turn to head back to the rest of the group and find vines have wrapped themselves around your ankles and are quickly starting to come up to your knees and hold you firmly in place.
He screams, "Not again!" and looks around for a roper.
And then the foliage around you suddenly starts to spring to life. Like all of the leaves and branches start moving and actually kind of like drawing away from you. And as they do, they reveal this giant oak tree in front of you that seems like it must be hundreds of feet tall.
What did you do?
It seems like light is coming off this tree. And as you're looking at it, a figure seems to sort of come out of the bark and step towards you. And it is a woman with green skin and green hair and clothing that seems to be entirely made of vines and leaves. Go ahead and roll your Arcana or Nature. Same for you.
Does the lady of the forest wish to parlay?
16.
Okay.
21.
You have heard about dryads.
Ah!
They are fae that protect forests.
Dryads aren't just in magic. There are dryads in magic.
Yeah, there are.
They're a creature type of creature. Alright.
Yeah, they're fairly, like, I don't want to say weak, they're not, like, super powerful, but even so. This dryad steps towards you, Fiore, and is like, "Intruder to the forest. You have taken something that doesn't belong to you."
Well, this is not surprising.
Have I?
You cannot lie to me. I sense it in your pockets.
Well, then take it back.
You may give it back to me if you ever wish to leave this forest again.
If you want it, take it back.
Very well. She just kind of like walks over to you to take it out of your pocket. And kind of holds it up and looking at it and is like, for
you
your
have spoiled it with your stumbling. Sorry.
You now stand in, not territory, not like realm, but like sort of realm.
Province.
In a realm.
Country.
No. Now stand in a realm that is under my protection, and by taking something from me, you owe me a debt. I shall have you repay that debt. Why don't you call your friends over here?
No.
Hey, gang!
God damn it.
Yeah?
Hey, what?
Come here! See the
Don't.
pretty green woman.
Do not come here.
Faerie did something. I bet you can guess what it is.
Are all dryads green? Like, would I know pretty green woman in the forest means dryad?
Maybe.
Could be a Genasi. Could be.
DM don't really know.
Could be.
Dryas come in different colors.
I mean,
It's kind of up to you, my dude.
yeah, you're kind of the lore master here.
Could be a really ravishing
I
half-orc.
personally imagine that they do, but also that green is probably a fairly common color.
Yeah, I imagine so.
It could for sure at least be like a forest spirit of a type.
Yeah, it lines up pretty well with what you know to be a dryad as generally human-shaped and green. You know, there are green fairies that are like small and
Yeah.
fly around and like.
All right, then
Plants
I'm yelling back to them. Faerie, did she come out of a tree? Because you might be fucked. And in that case, I don't want to get tangled up in that.
That's what I was trying to tell you, but then some idiot decided that he wanted to call for you anyway.
Wait, she's asking for us?
Yes.
Okay, oh shit. I'm so sorry, my lady. And she just comes over like scraping and bowing.
I think we're already tied up in this shit. What am I saying?
Definitely bring the drunk deer, though.
Should I just also do the scraping and the
Because
bowing?
fuck him.
Quaylen is too busy scraping and bowing to answer that question.
Jaskira leads Rovani along and very awkwardly, like, doing dip steps, like, sort of like crouch steps, like, bowing
Like
as
bowing
she
and walking.
walks.
Oh my
Watching this from a fucking distance is beautiful. Imagine.
God. Your friends are unusual.
Correct.
I question whether I should call them my friends.
So you all gather in front of this dryad, and she kind of explains what it is that Faerie has done.
To be fair, it was simply a shiny object. It could have just been a geode. I simply picked it up.
I mean, I don't think we're in the prime material anymore.
You are.
That's fair.
This area is saturated with fey magic, but you are still in the material plane.
Oh. My bad.
However, it is still an area under my protection, and your friend here has transgressed, to which I demand a debt to be paid.
Ma'am, may I impose upon you another debt?
And what would that be?
Would you kindly sober up this drunk-ass deer? Okay, do you know anyone named Rovani? Does that ring a bell?
No.
Ravano?
Ravano?
How about that? No.
Ronaldo?
Not,
Ray Romano?
not ringing any bells.
Geraldo?
No.
Rivera.
No.
Oh, man.
I'm afraid I don't know your dear friend.
Y'all, just because a creature's fey don't mean they know everybody else who's fey.
It's worth asking.
We didn't ask you if you knew him, did we?
I'm just saying. She's a dryad. He's a deer. They probably run in completely different circles.
They might be
and
too, but
this is still the material plane, or so she claims.
they're both forest creatures.
They might be locals.
So the fuck what? Like,
They-
what if
they
you're
might
from
be
Baldur's
locals.
Gate? She's from Baldur's Gate. Did y'all know each other before y'all
No,
met?
but we've seen each other before, and if I was the type of person that randomly stole a lot of liquor at once and got exceedingly drunk in the middle of the street, I'm sure she would have known who I was.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have had to slap cups on you.
I think that's an exception. Think of how many people in Baldur's Gate that neither of you know personally. Like, that's all I'm saying. Just don't assume.
We didn't. We have perfectly logical reasons for asking if she knows him.
My lady. More bowing.
Yes, anyway.
Quit knocking over the fairy's things.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Quit stealing the fairy's things.
I didn't steal anything. I picked something up.
Y'all should know better than that, honestly.
Not in a regular forest. Which is, as far as I was concerned, is where we were.
He's right.
Nevertheless, I must ask you to do this for me. This gem is one of many that men come into my forest and covet. And many of them have taken these gems and scattered them throughout these woods. And I unfortunately cannot travel far from my tree to retrieve them. I need someone else to do it for me. So, if you would like to leave this forest, you must gather these gems for me.
Seems simple enough.
You can't even keep track of your own merchandise.
I am but one dryad.
Why do you just leave them on the ground?
They were protected, but when men discovered their existence, they came to unearth them.
So,
It's a long story.
okay, be honest. Did you leave one out just to entice a looky-loo to rope into finding the others?
Of course not.
Insight. You didn't have to tell us twice.
15.
Jeez, Alice, quit leaving your dice on the floor if you don't want your cat to play with them.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
Dirty 20.
Oh. Did you roll play
It wasn't that great.
That's alright. Yeah, Fiore, this might have been kind of a trap.
I don't believe you.
Well, it is your choice whether to believe me or not, but however, the Fae still work by certain rules. One of those rules being, if you take something that belongs to us, you must repay us.
You could have just asked someone. I would have been a lot more willing to do you a favor if you hadn't entrapped me into taking something that I didn't know was valuable.
I'm afraid your willingness doesn't matter.
Fiore, just so you know, don't try to out-snark the Snark Masters here. Like, you're not gonna win that one.
I outsnark you all the time.
I'm not as
You're a bard.
look, I sing. I'm not, and let's be honest, I like a good insult because I'm kind of shit at them sometimes. I'm just saying, fake creature, they're kind of at the top of their game.
I truly do not care, but fine, we will find your weird egg gems.
So, are they all in the vicinity?
They are in this forest. She holds out the egg that she took back from Fiore to you. If you carry this, it will glow when you become near one.
To whom?
Quelena?
Yes, okay, because you're pointing at me. You said to you.
Oh,
And
my
you're
bad.
just pointing at me, and that's bad audio.
Bad audio.
That is bad audio. I'm sorry. Sometimes I
Bad
forget we're
baseball.
recording this.
Stop
despite-
sucking, Devin!
Sometimes I forget we're recording this despite the fact I'm holding a microphone right in front of me.
And watching it being recorded.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. I was super sad about that.
I mean, I wasn't trying to open it, I just kind of strong-handed it.
I
Yeah.
did open it, and I was like, why isn't there anything in here? You're the worst DM ever.
Sorry.
He has an actual prop this time, and you're complaining?
Yeah. There should have been, it's an Easter egg! There should have been something in it!
Like some jelly beans and a quarter.
Yeah! Or at least a piece of bubble gum.
Anyway.
Sorry. So yes, she sends you off, and before you go, the deer is kind of like, I think if I just lay down for a little bit, kind of sleep it off, I think I should be fine in a couple hours.
By all means. If I am free from the vines, I pat myself down to make sure I still have all the liquor on me.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
All right, good then. Good luck with your egg hunt. I'm gonna lay down. And he just flops over onto his side.
He's gonna have one hell of a hangover.
He deserves it.
Well, probably not with those magical fairy powers. And with a
Look, he said he was specifically going after the dirty stuff, so yes, he will have one hell of a hangover.
Maybe. So anyway, she has sent you on your way.
Alright, so we just walk in circles then, I guess?
yes.
Suppose wider and wider circles, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I use my A+ stealing shit skills to kind of look around and deduce where they might have hidden? They might be?
Yeah, I suppose so. Go ahead.
Could investigate.
Well, go ahead and roll your perception. You are looking for something rather than investigating.
Ooh,
Something you see
convenient.
21.
already. Okay.
19.
25.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah. Shit is right.
23.
Damn. Alright.
Diggity damn.
Yeah, with all of you combined, like looking through the brush as you walk, you are able to spot a few before the egg in your hand, Quaylena, even like lights you up.
Oh,
Or
a few.
lights up to tell you that they're there.
How many total did you say we needed to get?
She said 12.
Okay.
As you're walking, though, before you can get to the first egg, these 4 lights suddenly come out of the canopy above you. There's a red light, a blue light, a green light, and a purple light. Just these small balls that sort of orbit you for a little bit, and then all line up on a branch and turn into 4 fairies.
Of fucking course.
Oh, hi.
You see one of them is a small, also green skin and green colored fairy with clear butterfly-like wings. There is a fairy with a more human-like complexion, just kind of like tan skin and red hair, and he has dragonfly wings. There's a fairy that's blue skin and blue hair that's swept back almost into like a point behind his head, and he doesn't have any wings, so he just kind of stands on the branch. And then there is a small little purple dragon with butterfly wings.
Oh.
And
I have just met you and I love you.
would die for you. It snickers a little bit. The green fairy kind of goes, "So, she wrapped you up in one of her schemes, didn't she?"
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that.
Who are y'all?
We live here.
Yeah, but like, y'all got names? Or just things we can call you?
Yeah. The green fairy says, "My name is White Willow."
Yeah, but you're green.
I know.
Alright, White Willow.
Oh my god, Quaylena, you can't just ask someone why they're White Willow.
This
You guys
is the
aren't.
sound of one hand clapping for that zinger.
You guys aren't after the eggs too, are you?
No, but we thought we would help you out.
That would be appreciated.
There are more fairies that live in this forest, and you know how fairies like to play games.
Yeah, a little bit.
Love games.
So some of the eggs are being protected by some of those fairies, so they might want to make you solve some riddles or play some games with them, and if you need us, we can give you some hints.
Oh.
We will each give you one hint for this hunt of yours.
Oh, so it's our sending a friend.
Yeah, basically.
Message a friend.
Wait, why
I've played
are you...
games like that.
What do you want in return for this?
Yeah.
We just want everything back in order.
What's out of order?
Do I believe them?
Roll your insight.
Can I roll inside?
Not
too?
fucking 20 for a 24.
11!
Poorly.
Poorly.
5.
You.
Not that poorly.
Oh, are you talking about the paint on my elbow?
Yeah, I'm talking about the pain on your elbow with my hand words.
Your face conversation.
Yeah, my facial conversation.
That's what that means.
I do have paint on my elbow. I've been painting miniatures.
Awesome.
Anyway, it is very, very rare for a fairy to offer to help you without asking for anything in return. However, it seems like they're being honest, which means there's something you don't know.
What do these stones mean to this forest?
They hold the power of the land.
So, is it what's imbuing it with this sort of Fae essence?
Yeah, somewhat.
And without it, you would surely suffer.
Yes.
Well, alright, I think that's a good enough reason to help them.
Sure. I'm game.
I'm fine with it.
Excellent. Anyway, to introduce everybody else, the guy with the dragonfly wings who, White Willow you recognize as a pixie.
Okay.
The guy with the dragonfly wings is a sprite.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, my name's Cirrus.
Nice.
And then the blue guy you recognize as a quickling. A fairly rare small type of fairy.
Do not fight them if you have the chance. They will do so many fun things to you.
Didn't plan on it.
And he's just kind of like, Durnan. And then the fairy dragon is like, Chimeraris.
Jesus.
Wait, I'm dragon and fairy. What do you expect?
Please.
Wait, what's the name of the sprite?
Cirrus.
Cirrus, like Sierra Mist?
No.
Sprite?
Like Sierra.
Like the cloud.
I know, but I had
Sierra
to.
Mist, though.
Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist.
God damn it, Al.
I know.
Yeah, no, you missed an opportunity to name a fairy there.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go for a Pepsi, the Sprite.
I was expecting a reference to the green fairy.
Oh,
So was I.
absolutely.
I was
Yep.
like, have we had absinthe recently?
So yes, they will accompany you as you're hunting for eggs and just kind of fly around you.
Alright, well, let's walk and talk. Y'all got specialties? Any particular riddle or game that you're good at, each of you?
Oh, not really. But I feel like we know the fairies in this forest well enough to sort of know what they like to do.
From observation, I think amongst them, one of them wins the most dragony award.
Well, that's obvious, Jaskira.
It's an answer to the question.
Well, alright then. Since that's cleared up, question I didn't even know I had.
So yeah, you do immediately find a couple of eggs pretty quickly, kind of sitting in the brush.
How many out of the 12?
2.
Okay.
And
So we have 3 now?
2 in the detector.
yeah. That one does not count as one of the 12. So you have 2 easy. And Fiore, you see a sparkle up ahead, showing the presence of one of the eggs, but it seems kind of high up. And as you approach it, you come across another really big tree, except it has completely smooth alabaster white bark. And you see kind of a hole in the trunk, quite a long ways up the trunk, and you see inside of it is an egg, in kind of a very small hole in the side of the trunk. And there aren't any very low branches. There's a pretty high branch right underneath the hole in the trunk, and you see an owl sitting on the branch just kind of watching you guys. And in front of the tree, you see a couple things. There's a large pool of water off to your left, and you see a molehill next to the pool of water. And there is also a squirrel just kind of farting around at the base of the tree. But neither the squirrel or the owl seem to be scared of you as you approach.
I do not trust anything in this forest anymore.
Hello.
Greetings, fair creatures.
I'm going to climb the tree.
Roll your athletics.
Good fucking job, Fiore.
This is going to be a strong 4.
Okay, so I'm going to
Roll a
try
D6.
something. I'm going to try something. Do you have my back if this is a stupid idea?
Let me roll my d6 first, you monster. Don't interrupt
Yeah, let me
me.
just resolve this.
1.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's like trying to climb utterly smooth ice. You just can't get a grip on it whatsoever.
Fury stands back and frowns at it.
I cast spider climb on myself.
Okay.
And then try.
Okay. It doesn't work.
Figured that would happen.
All right, well, I try taking one of the empty booze bottles and tying a knot of rope to it and slinging it over a branch.
Okay. As you do that, and you're kind of like lowering the bottle back towards you, the owl kind of like hops over and grabs the rope and throws it off the branch.
Rude.
You little piece of shit.
May I look in the pool of water?
Yes. Roll your perception.
16.
You see something moving in the pool.
I had pooped in my eyes.
You see a form kind of come up towards you. It is an octopus.
Oh my god, you have so many arms.
And it kind of like pokes a couple tentacles in the very top of its head out of the water to look at you.
Oh, hello.
Just Kira, get a hold of yourself.
I stick out a pinky to shake hands.
Okay. It raises one of the tentacles up and wraps it around your pinky.
I hope it's its dick tentacle.
And then all of a sudden, you feel shaken, like there's a sudden jolt of energy through your body, and then you suddenly find that you have a tentacle wrapped around the pinky of a dragonborn standing above you, kind of looking frozen in place. You are the octopus.
What?
Cuckoo cachoo.
How much time do I have on land?
Octopus can hold its breath for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to, slurp shimmy out of the water
Okay.
and go toward the tree.
Okay.
Is Jeskira still just bending over the water with her arm sticking out?
Yes.
I'm going to go over and sort of poke her.
Yeah, she doesn't move.
Can I spritz some water at Faerie?
Yeah.
I kick the octopus.
Rude.
It shot water at me! I'm kicking it back into the water.
I get back out, ink on his boot, and then run toward the tree.
Okay.
He frowns after it for a second and is like, Oh, I see.
Your suckers can't get a hold of that trunk at all. Like, you can't seem to be able to climb it, even as an octopus.
I stretch out a tentacle and point at the owl.
I will, I pick up the octopus.
I ball up and Quilena's hand like, what?
Throw it at the owl, please.
I throw it at the owl.
My tentacles splay out as my eyes go huge.
Does she cling to my hand and just not let go?
Do you want to just hang on to her hand? You can if you want.
But at the same time, touching that, like someone should touch the owl.
Well, that's not the issue right now. The issue right now is what are you doing?
Yes.
I will let myself be flung.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. This is going to be a dex roll, and it's +2 for the octopus.
Shouldn't it be me since I'm throwing her?
I'm going to make it this you trying to, like, catch the branch, maybe.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
Hey.
I want to slam into that owl and just cling to it.
Okay.
And welcome to the jam.
Like getting slapped with a wet cabbage leaf.
Yeah, you just, like, head first just... and, you knock the owl straight out of the tree, and both of you land on the ground pretty hard.
Fiore is going to go touch the owl.
Okay. As the owl is getting up and, like, trying to shake the octopus's, like, slime off of it, you touch the owl, and now you are the owl.
I, try to work my way out of the octopus's slimy embrace.
I let go at this point.
Okay.
And as the octopus, I would like to do a very Disney thing and coil one of my tentacles into, like, a coil and then have the very tip sticking up like a thumbs up.
I love it.
Owl.
Owl.
Yes. I will, kind of flex my wings to make sure I have not broken anything.
Yep, you're fine.
And I will fly on up and get that egg.
Okay.
Get that egg.
You fly on up back to the branch to where the hole is to the egg. But as you come closer to it, you see that the hole is a little too small for you to get through, and you can't quite reach it. Like, the hole might just about be squirrel-sized, though.
Goddamn squirrel.
I instead go down and pick up the Jescoctopus
Okay.
and bring her up onto the branch and set her in front of the hole so she can reach one of her slimy little arms in there and get that egg.
Okay.
I attempt this. Octopi are really good at squeezing.
You manage to slurp kind of into the hole. And as you do, you notice a couple things.
Uh-oh.
The hole isn't even big enough for the egg, but you notice the inside of the tree is completely hollow, and the egg is kind of sitting on, like, kind of a platform against the back of the, like, hollow inside, and you see a hole that just kind of goes down the length of the trunk and seemingly into the ground under it.
Like, infinitely?
Knock that little fucker off that
Not
shelf, I
infinitely.
would say, if I was not an elf.
Is there a way that I could, like, put the egg, like, cradle it with some tentacles while using the others to shove down?
The inside of the trunk is pretty much just as smooth as the outside. You will fall if you try to do that.
Yeah, I try to squeeze my way back out through the hole and flail my arms.
Okay.
Fiori
Fiauli.
shoves you off the branch for being
Did
useless.
you do anything to the egg, or are you just gonna...
If it won't fit through the hole or anything, I don't want to just drop it just in case. Unless they seem pretty hardy.
They do. They are like pretty much like solid gems. They're very, very tough.
Yeah, I will knock it
Okay.
and then go to the hole and leave my arms.
You are not shoved off the ground for being off the branch for being useless. Congratulations.
I wave my arms and then like point one of them down.
I will fly
you
to the
guys-
ground.
You guys hear the egg kind of like clatter against the inside of the trunk, and then you hear
Oh, hey, it's a tree pachinko.
and then you hear it kind of thump as it hits dirt and seems to go
Patrinko.
into an underground tunnel.
Yo, Jess Coctopus? Is that what we're calling her?
How long has it been?
Probably like 5 minutes.
Okay.
You should go see if there's a hole in your little pond.
When I fly down, I take her with me.
Yes, yes.
I floop into the pond and
Okay.
look for holes.
Meanwhile, I kind of claw at the anthill.
Okay.
The molehill.
Molehill, sorry.
You can hear something moving down there.
I keep clawing.
Okay. First, Jaskira, you swim to the bottom of your little pond, and you do indeed see a tunnel that is sort of leads away, and as you follow it, it kind of curves back up, and you come into an underground tunnel, or like an underground chamber that is connected to what seems like a bunch of mole tunnels, though you don't see the egg there right now. But you do see a mole run by,
Grab it!
and it comes out of the hole next to you and just kind of looks at you.
Who?
I can see this happen, right?
Yes.
I sprint over and hurtle myself at the mole.
God, alright.
He tackles the mole.
You gotta tackle the mole to become the mole.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like reason would suggest that it would run away from you, it doesn't.
I will keep it with my talons. I will keep it still.
It
I-
stays still.
I'm a big scary owl.
Okay.
I'm also incredibly stealthy as I do this. I don't even have to make the check.
Okay, I believe you. You dive forward and put your hands on the mole, and now you are the mole.
Alright. Of course, inertia probably takes me as mole and body just kind of sliding a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Ooh, he's gonna have grass burn when he comes back.
The owl can't glare at you, but it's glaring at you.
They just kind of have that resting face.
Yeah.
You can just be like facing away from him, but then your head just turns completely 180.
Slowly.
Alright. Now that I am a tiny little animal, I'm going to scamper up to that tree and just dig away.
I mean, there's a
Go back.
There's already a hill.
there.
Go
that
back
came
down
out
through
of.
your home.
Yeah, I'll go down into the tunnel.
That's better. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
You go down into the system of mole tunnels. As you do, you pass by this little underground chamber where you see just Octopus kind of poking her head out of the water. And then
I wave a tentacle as if to be like, hi?
And you do eventually find the egg in the tunnels. You notice that the hole you went down through is too small for the egg to come out, but
Okay.
you can bring it to the chamber that Jeskira is in.
I will give it to Just Octopus.
All right.
Just octopus.
And once the egg is with me, I will take it into the pond.
Mm-hmm. And then you can surface with it and place it gently on the shore.
I pick it up.
I'm gonna land on myself.
Boom! You're Fury again.
Sweet Jesus.
I am going to try to coil myself up and propel myself onto my own face.
Well, I mean, you are still there with your pinky out.
Yeah, you can just touch
But if you
yourself.
want to just
It's
do
way
that,
more
you can.
fun this way.
Okay.
You're
Jeskira.
so mean to yourself. Why would you do that?
Jeskira, you have an octopus on your face now.
She just takes it off and hugs it.
Yeah, I gently I carefully take it off just in case I'm gonna turn back.
Right.
Just like maybe a stick I find, but if I'm okay, I'll give it a pet and then put it back in the water.
It makes a few bubbles at you out of its mouth as you place it back.
Goodbye, friend!
Yell's just like... and flies away.
Good.
Alright, I guess I will scamper back into my normal self.
Yep.
Scamper, scamper.
The
Your
mole-
face is all scraped up on this.
a little bit. And then the mole disappears again. And you have the third egg!
Yay!
Hey.
Quarter of the way there.
That was fun.
Da-da-da-da.
You guys continue your journey. You find a couple more eggs in the meanwhile.
Up to 5, right?
Yes.
This is good. We're about halfway there.
Awesome.
And then your egg beacon leads you to a cave in the side of a hill.
Excellent.
Excellent. And as you come in here...
Fiore holds out his hand so that you may arrest him for that terrible pun.
It's jail's too good for you.
Do we have
Fair.
torches, or shall I need to cast dark vision, right?
Yes.
I
mean,
put
if
on
you
my
have
handy dandy glasses.
Because we are going into this cave, right? It's a dark cave.
Yes.
But I can also tell you that you should come with an explorer's pack or something like that, so you will actually have torches on you.
Okay.
Everybody should have torches. You can use them if you want.
Yes, I have a Dungeoneers.
And, Quilena, your egg starts to glow brighter as you get to the back of this cave. And here you find cobwebs covering just about everything back here.
More like spider eggs.
Right at the very
Great.
end of the cave, nestled in a corner, looks like about a couple dozen very large white eggs. Actual eggs.
Oh.
And there's something else very strange to your left. Along the wall are a couple strands of silk. There are 7 of them, actually, perfectly parallel to each other and pulled taut.
I go over and pluck one.
It makes a note.
Ah. I run my hand up the scale.
Okay. It makes a beautiful chord.
A glissando.
Like it seems to just basically be the notes A through G.
Oh, the juxtaposition of the beautiful music and the spidery surroundings makes me really uncomfortable.
But nothing else happens.
It's almost worse.
Do the eggs react to any of the notes?
Nope.
Not a fan of spiders.
May I roll to see if I know any fucking thing about music at all? Except for if it sounds good or not?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. This would actually be... Let's make it an intelligence roll. I'm pretty sure you're not proficient in performance, but...
Do you want to try plucking an E and 2 Gs?
That was my next thought.
Well, I got an 11.
Okay, no.
E, G, G.
As soon as you finish EGG, all of the spider eggs start to quiver.
Oh no.
Should have just
and then crack.
Spiderlings.
Urban babies.
Oh God.
Oh god.
No.
Or they're very sexy spiders.
A swarm of spiders hatch from the eggs and immediately rush towards you
Oh
guys.
god.
I keep playing EGG.
Nothing else happens.
Okay.
Are they
do they-
tiny spiders?
Yes.
Do they look hostile?
Yes.
No.
Should we roll initiative?
Roll initiative.
For stomping? Or, like, are these small enough to hit with my sword?
It's kind of like a special kind of monster that they sort of all share stats as a swarm.
Okay. But, like, will I need to stomp on them, or can I hit them with the
You
sword?
should
can
should
hit
cut
them.
at them.
You can hit them with weapons, yes.
Okay.
What?
Oh, swarms used to be the death of everything.
Swarm got 15.
I got 10.
We're doing initiative?
21.
We're in a fight. We do initiative.
Wait, we're playing a game. I got 17.
Okay. 17 for Dagny. Do you want to roll for Spit?
Oh yeah, totally.
Who probably is not pleased by any of this.
No.
12.
Quelena.
A 23.
Quelena, you're up first.
Well, shit. Let's see. Do these things look at all persuadable?
No.
Okay.
They don't seem Fae-like. They seem to be normal spiders.
Okay, then I'll just light up. They're heading right for us. They're like, are they within like 10 feet of us?
I'll say they're about 20 feet away right now.
Okay, then I'm gonna plop down a fairy fire, and I think that's like a 10-foot square.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. As a dex save?
Dex save.
8.
Nope.
And it's a failure. You guys have advantage on attacks against them.
Woo. All right. And then I'm gonna inspire Dagny. I'm gonna say, "You got this, bud.
Ooh,
They ain't nothing but little bugs,
They are not bugs, but I feel better.
little arachnids."
Little demons.
They're Satan.
Alright, Jessica, your turn.
I'm going to move forward 10 to 15 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to plant my palms on my knees. And I am
she goes.
going to hawk up a big ol' acid blob.
Alright. Is that a dex save?
Yes.
10.
That was a failure.
Alright. Roll full
You finally
damage.
hit something with your acid puke.
I think I've done it before.
Yeah, she's hit a couple things.
12 damage.
Alright.
12 acid damage.
You definitely destroy more than half of them. And then Dagny, your turn.
Alright. I will sword at them.
Okay. Roll, and you have advantage because of the fairy fire.
Alright.
Also,
what's the
you have
inspire?
inspiration, so you have a D8 to add to your attack or damage.
If you so choose.
I guess I'll go for that D8. That's not a D8. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
Oh wait, not your damage, just the attack roll.
Okay. So if I'm rolling with advantage, I roll twice and take the bigger number.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with that. Fuck, I need bigger rolling space.
Even when you have a bigger rolling space, you still roll them onto the floor.
I know. Let's see. I rolled a 13 plus 8, so I got 21 for the attacks.
Okay.
So
That hits.
Okay. So I can only add the D8 on the attack roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I get 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be as effective, but you still kill quite a few of them.
Good.
Spider kebab.
And then it's the swarm's turn. The swarm is going to swarm Jeskira.
Schwarm.
Shawarma.
I was gonna say, do you like shawarma?
12 to hit?
Nope.
Nope. They start trying to crawl over you, but you manage to shake them off before they can get very bitey.
Shake it off, shake it off.
Then it's Biff's turn.
Alright, for the stomps, can I charge? Is there enough space?
Can he just eat the spiders?
No. Yeah, I say he can charge, but, he can't knock them prone or anything.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can yip. Thor's making yip.
Not great rolls. So, I got 9.
To hit?
Yeah.
That's a miss.
It sure is.
Okay. Then it is Fiore's turn.
I attack, but before I attack, I scream, "Can you make music spell die?" And then I attack.
Don't got an I in the scale, hun.
Dead, though. I don't know that. For my attack, I got 15 plus 7.
That hits.
Oh, lovely. For 5.
Okay. Like with Dagny, it doesn't seem to do, when you cut in half, do you round up or down?
Down.
Generally.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So yeah, again, doesn't seem to do as much damage, but you're still hacking away at him. You see, out of the darkness above where the eggs were, you see a large form start to descend.
Oh.
I would like to hide, please.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Oh, yay.
And the giant spider joins the initiative at 14.
27.
Very good.
I am a knight.
Yeah. No one's passive is going to beat that, so you're pretty good. And then it's back up to Quaylena. Quaylena, this giant spider is now joined.
I spend my action plucking out DEAD as an experiment.
Alright. You pluck D-E-A-D. As soon as you pluck the last D, you're reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh, God!
From the spirit realm, you say here, "Fuck you, just Kira."
It wasn't a real suggestion!
Alright, so you're gonna have to start making death saving throws on your next turn.
Oh, no.
Guess what? I'm the healer.
Hey, you
Yeah,
have
I
cure
know.
wounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna need to do that on your turn. Yeah.
Jaskira, your turn.
Shit!
Where is the giant spider in relation to everyone else?
It will also start at 20 feet away.
Just Kira stares at it for a long time. Thinking about her life and her choices.
Yeah, kinda. I got distracted thinking about things to spell with a music scale, actually.
But do you know how to read music? You do. You play an instrument. I know that.
She plays the mandolin. Mandolin from Fandolin. Okay, I am going to lightning bolt
Alright.
to the giant spider and through its young.
Alright. That is a dex save?
Probably. I need a description.
My hands are full.
Lightning bolt is a line.
5 foot line. We just need to know what save it is.
Yeah.
Dex save for half.
Okay.
Okay. Swarm. Got a 13.
That'll fail.
Alright. Giant spider. Got 6.
Definitely fail.
Alright. Roll that damage.
And how much damage does it do?
Hang on.
It does, I just brought it up, 8d6.
29 lightning.
Wow.
We're always
That
beside you, your
kills
nerdy
both of
best
them
friends.
outright. Yeah, the tiny giant spiders just immediately evaporate into crisps. And the giant spider...
Crisps. I love crisps.
Oh, just chips.
Spider crisps.
And the giant spider just has a hole blasted through its thorax. And as the giant spider dies, it makes some kind of sound that seems like it's trying to speak. And as it dies, it just goes, "Don't trust." And then it's dead.
Yeah, alright.
You should go cast the spell.
So, you know what I realized you can spell with a musical scale?
Dagny.
Yo.
Cure wounds.
That spell. Do I have to do anything for that? I haven't used Cure Wounds yet.
It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, in your case, Wisdom.
Yes.
I pluck FEED.
A plate of food appears on the ground before you.
This is kind of cool.
Here, Jaggy.
Yeah.
This probably would have helped the baby situation.
Okay, so I've got to roll.
Well, you've
D8
already
and then add Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've already turned them into tiny little crispy spiders.
Bummer.
Yeah. I feel bad about it.
It's only 4.
Okay.
4 is
That's-
enough.
That's enough.
Yep. You wake back up.
You may have thing.
Oh, alright, lesson learned. Fucking don't spell dead on a magic harp.
What letters are these strings?
A through G.
I offer Aquilina the plate of food.
Does it smell edible?
Yes.
Okay. Sure, I'll eat it. I'll try some and see if it's magical at all.
It looks like the same kind of food that would be created with the create food and water spell.
Okay. Anybody got a healing potion?
No, I don't think we actually have any of those.
Yeah, no.
Remind me to trade these Jaspers for some healing potions next time we're in town, and then
I pluck FAD for fun.
FAD?
Yeah, like fad.
Nothing happens.
FADE?
No.
Something really weird happens. The corpse of the giant spider turns white and kind of ghostly.
Weird.
Roll your nature or arcana.
Oh.
Oh, that.
9.
Oh. Crit fail.
No.
meow 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 meow.
Yeah.
26 Arcana.
You have turned the corpse of the giant spider into the corpse of a phase spider, but it is still dead. Good thing you didn't pluck that while it was alive.
So I'm looking up, I googled words you can smell.
That is not fair.
Oh. Come on, ABBA is an option.
It is.
I pluck ABBA. What happens?
ABBA.
If you change your mind.
Oh God.
Starts echoing in the cave.
Take a chance on me.
Take a chance.
No. We cannot be the McElroys. They almost got in trouble for this. They
That's true.
magically didn't somehow. Anyway.
Oh, man. I think it's 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No, that's a myth.
What?
Yeah, you can't do any.
Oh, hell.
Sorry.
Any what?
You can't use
music.
any of a song.
Oh.
Like, there's a myth that you can use 30 seconds of a song before you get a copyright strike, but
Nope.
it's not true.
I pluck AGE.
You
Oh
feel
shit. son.
strange. This weird
He's
kind
such a dum-dum.
this weird kind of ache goes through your body, like your muscles suddenly feel sore. You are 1 year older now.
I spell cabbage.
It's true.
A cabbage appears on the ground in front
Oh,
of you.
this is so fun. We can do this the rest
I spell
of the
cabbage
night.
again to see if we get another one.
No, you don't.
Damn! Well, that was a useful experiment in any case.
Just
That was
fill the
fun.
cave with cabbages.
CAFE.
Cafe!
Against the opposite wall, a small table appears with a cup of coffee and some cream and other condiments.
I sit at the table and drink.
There you go.
What about faced? What about face? FACE?
Don't try it, Fiore.
No, I do. I try everything I think of.
Behind the strands that you're plucking, a giant demon cat face appears,
Jesus Christ!
and then it's gone.
Why does this list go into H's?
I do try.
Because
Some-
technically B flat was notated as H in German.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
some European countries.
Yeah. So if they had a B flat in the scale, I could have plucked heel, but no.
No, they-
No, you couldn't have.
this
There's
one
no
doesn't-
L.
Oh, you're
yeah.
right.
Anyway.
Yeah, there's no H in this scale, at least.
Can I spell out egghead?
No, you can spell out egg, though, but don't.
The B thing.
In H, yeah. No H.
What about...
They have D. You could just do head. I do head. No, there's no H.
Nope.
I do...
Egged.
Fae.
F-A-E.
Yeah.
F-A-E.
Yeah.
Man, what if I had done caged? Would that have caged the spider?
Quaylena, you're teleported to 5 feet next to Fiore.
Huh?
Hello.
You rang?
I guess I did. I'm gonna try cage.
Okay. A cage appears around the corpse of the phase spider.
I punch in beef.
Reef. No.
B-E-E-F.
Yeah, beef. I put beef in.
Yes, a plate, a very lovely hot steak appears on a plate on the ground.
I eat that.
Very good.
Tasty. Let's see.
We have other eggs to find.
I pluck in bad. And then dab.
Oh no. Okay. So
Everyone in the cavern is compelled to dab.
here is what happens. At the rear of the cavern, you see a small mote of light appear and then starts to widen into a portal. And some ice and snow kind of flutters out of it.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
I roll a 27 to hide, please.
It doesn't matter. A clawed hand points at you. And then, just barely through the portal, you can see a figure dab, and the portal closes.
I'm dropping a 3rd level healing word into myself.
Okay. You made the Krampus dab. I hope you're happy.
I am.
Yeah.
He thought he was so cool trying to scare me. And then I made him dab. He is my puppet.
Healing word adds your spellcasting modifier, right?
You're tempting fate there, bud.
B-A-D-G-E.
I told you he's a dum-dum.
Badge?
Badge.
A badge appears on the ground before you.
I pick it up.
It's the congratulations, you done spelled a word badge.
It says Baldur's Deep. Fuck! Baldur's Gate Deputy.
1d4
I take it! Oh, I'm gonna take it!
So,
Bag.
An empty bag appears in your hand.
Is it just like a sack?
Will I have a bag?
Yes.
Can we just do egg again?
You want to try it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do egg again.
Okay. You pluck egg, and then the empty eggshells start to kind of like quiver again.
Oh no, oh no, oh no,
and
oh no,
crack,
oh no.
but then start to dissolve into dust. And as they do, an egg gem is uncovered beneath them.
Oh shit! Twofer.
There we go.
So we're up to what, 7?
6.
Oh, okay.
Can we get at the egg? Is there ways in the way, or is it just there?
Yeah, you can just pick it up.
Oh, okay.
It's free.
CAD.
CAD.
As in you are a...
Portal opens up at the end of the cave. And another clawed hand points at you.
You're a cat and a bounder.
Should we move on, maybe?
What about pad? No.
There's no
there's
P.
I don't know. This is rather entertaining.
Well, I'm going to look for the other eggs.
Okay.
Actually,
So after we pick up that one from the eggception, do we...
Ooh. Dad. I put dad in.
Oh no.
I'm going
You feel
to...
something appear in your pocket. It is a folded up piece of paper.
I open it.
It has a name on it. A drow name.
Shit. I fold it back up and put it back in my pocket.
Alright, I'm gonna type in...
Okay, yeah, we should go.
Wait.
Wait.
Beach. Oh, wait, the CH again. God
no
damn.
H.
That's what the internet gives you.
Lena goes over and plucks dad.
Bead.
Bead.
bread.
But she should do dad first. There's no R.
Yeah.
Anybody want to try behead?
No.
No H.
No. Damn it, I gotta quit looking at this list.
Okay, so dad.
Nothing happens.
Bead.
A A couple hundred tiny beads appear in the air over your head and fall down on you.
I pick them up. They can be useful. Bed.
A bed appears in the corner.
Next to the cafe.
Yes, next to the cafe.
I'm gonna pluck Dad.
Nothing happens.
I think it only works the first time, hon.
Yep. One time only.
But he's been
Except for
away
Egg.
for so long.
I know.
Jeez, if Quilena had plucked Dad.
Bod. There's no O.
Nope.
What if I play hot cross buns?
Unless the notes spell a word in there somewhere.
I've thought of deaf, but he is not stupid enough quite to plug that in. Luckily.
I'm
So,
just nodding my head with wide eyes.
Cirrus et al.
Yeah,
Guys, what does "don't trust her" mean?
we can't say.
Okay, so, as I understand it, if we give you something, then you would be compelled to return a favor.
I suppose.
I will exchange my name, my true and full name, for this confidential information.
I don't think you want to do that, Jaskira.
It's not safe.
Okay, but why should we continue on this quest then?
It will help.
For the actual greater good.
Yes.
Just not for what she wants.
He just kind of throws up his hands.
That's a yes.
So you guys go off to look for more eggs.
Yes.
And you find a couple more.
Up to 8?
Yes.
Wonderful.
And then as you are approaching the 9th one, you come into this clearing. The beacon is kind of guiding you to the center of the clearing, though you don't see anything in it as you approach. However, as you enter the clearing, all of a sudden, everything very slowly goes dark
Friend,
around you.
we come in peace.
And then you see a candlelight in front of you.
Uh-oh.
And in the light of the candle, you see a few things. The candle appears to be resting on a large cage. An open cage with nothing in it. And on this cage is resting the candle and a bowl and another pixie.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
She's like, hello.
Hi.
Oh, you must be one of the mean ones.
I take offense to that.
Are you
should.
are you here to explain any components of this puzzle?
I am indeed.
Wonderful.
By the way, after this, we need to go back to the spiderweb place. I have an idea that might be very valuable.
Oh, good.
Pitter patter.
It's cash. C-A-C-H-E.
H.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, bud. I know. The H got me too a lot when I was planning it.
Then never mind. Yeah, there's a little hazel back there.
Yes.
She ain't so little
I will-
anymore.
I will hand over my egg to you. However, I need to give you a test first.
Okay.
It's very simple. I need each of you to show me the source of your power. It could be an item, or it could be something that you can't touch.
Will we get this back? Are you going to keep this item?
Let me put it this way. It's something that you can afford to give. Like I said, not necessarily an item or something material, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. I have
We can
prepared everything you need.
afford to give you the source of our power.
It is what you draw your strength from. It is what gives you your strength. Good luck. And as she twiddles her fingers, this crystal appears around her, seemingly like encasing her. This is big blue icicle-like crystal, which then just tips over onto the cage. It is resting next to the bowl and the candle.
She didn't say we had to give whatever our power source was to her, right? We just had to show it to her, right? That's what she said, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or he, I don't actually know the...
It was she.
We draw our power from? I I'm still holding a slice of beef. I put it in the bowl.
Nothing happens.
All right. I'm going to try to pick up Spiff and put Spiff in the bowl.
In the bowl?
Yeah.
It is not big enough for him. I don't even know if you can pick him up. He's probably like several hundred pounds.
You're trying to put one of his hooves in the bowl.
Come on, boy. Shake with the bowl. Come on.
Is there a way to separate the soul from the body?
I am bored and I light the bowl on fire.
Are we supposed to put it in the bowl? It just said show her.
I still light the bowl on fire.
The fire disappears.
I try to use some of my oil and matches, tinder, shit.
You like put the oil in the bowl and like light it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
As you pour the oil into the bowl, the oil disappears.
Oh.
I get a dagger,
Okay.
and I poke my fingertip, and a drop of blood goes in the bowl.
Okay. As your blood hits the bowl, it starts to glow very softly white. And then the whole bowl starts to glow white, and it stays that way.
Am not giving a fairy my blood.
Source of our power, huh?
Well, I'll give it my blood.
You want to put like a drop of blood into the bowl?
Yeah.
Disappears.
Okay.
You could try dropping it onto one of the other things. There's a candle and a weird
Got a
ice.
candle, a crystal, and an open cage.
Here's the thing. I think my blood worked because my power comes from my bloodline.
Oh. Yeah.
That's pretty good theory.
Other than that, I was gonna draw a really crappy picture of my parents and put it in the bowl, but I don't think she wanted that.
Okay, so we have the bowl, which has done its thing. A candle, an open cage, and an ice. Fairy and an ice sickle. Fairy sickle.
A crystal.
I'm going to...
I blow out the candle.
It's already out.
No, it was lit.
I thought he picked up the candle and put it in the bowl.
No, I tried to use the candle to light oil on fire.
Oh.
Faerie, you blow out the candle, and then the candle starts to glow a very soft, dark purple, almost black, but seems to be like light source.
Ah, there.
And as it does that, to compensate for the blowed out candle, a little bit of light comes back into the clearing so that you can still see what's left.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Lady, gentlemen, good luck.
Can I put Spiff in the cage?
Yes, you can.
Don't put Spiff in a cage.
I'll get him back.
You put Spiff into the cage and close it, and as you do, the cage starts to glow a very soft brown.
Okay.
Now you must clearly smash your musical instrument on the crystal.
Or
I
sing
play
at it.
the crystal a little song. I don't want to sing because my voice is not something I can afford to lose.
I get you.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't lose it. Or she said you can afford to give it or show it.
She said afford to lose, and therefore Quelena does not sing. She plays a song.
Nothing happens.
Looks like you might have to.
Hey, I fucking Little Mermaid it up.
Oh, I was going to say, can you do that thing where you sing really high and break glasses? I've seen people do that before. It's very cool.
Can I roll performance to do that?
You can certainly try.
The DC is going to be like 3 or something.
Best DM line ever.
Mm-hmm. It's so useful.
Alrighty. Performance of 26.
Woo! Nice. You sing at the crystal, and as soon as you start singing, it starts glowing a very soft green. And as your pitch goes up and up, the glow gets brighter and brighter. And you finally hit the perfect note, and you see a crack in the side of the crystal, and then it explodes. And there's an egg.
I just keep picturing that scene in The Pick of Destiny where they're doing the, like, imaginary concert. He wails and accidentally blows someone's head up.
Yeah.
I was imagining like that power glissando from like the diva dance scene from The Fifth Element.
Mm.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Well, yes, there's now a crystal before you.
You mean an egg?
An egg.
a gem-like egg.
I take it.
As soon as you pick it up, the candle, the bowl, and the cage vaporize into smoke and blow away.
The pig is still there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Quilena, you hear a little whisper in your ear. Don't trust her.
Yeah, I think we got the message at this point.
What message?
I heard a whisper. Don't trust her.
Oh, Jesus.
Are all of our small fae friends male, you said?
The sprite and the quickling are male.
Okay.
The pixie is female. You're not sure about the fairy dragon.
It's adorable, is what it is.
Yeah, I could ask, but it'd probably be rude.
Its gender is adorable.
I had a friend in
cute.
Boston whose Twitter profile is "My gender is adorable."
Yes.
So, the eggs where you're like, and you found a couple of eggs, are they just kind of around, just like, there's an egg there
Yeah.
in that bush?
Like a few you just find on the ground or in a bush or...
Because
on a
we
stump.
rolled so good on our perception checks.
There are some that you don't have to pass a test to get. And a couple you do.
Okay.
Alright.
I wonder if if this whole thing's just a game. Like, if there weren't, she's the one who put these out here.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to go with yes.
Anywho, what's next?
You find a couple more eggs, bringing your total up to 11.
Dun dun dun.
And just a sec, I have to roll something.
Wait. I go back to the web cave and put decade in.
Why, Fiore? He just fucking disappears while the rest of us are looking for eggs.
But did you roll high enough perception to notice?
You sure you want to do that? How old is Fiore?
Oh no! I forgot, let me check.
Well, it's a
He's
good
in
thing
his 20s,
he's a
isn't he?
fucking
Yeah,
elf.
he was like 22 or something like that. Well, 23 after age.
Well, congratulations. You're now 33.
Oh god.
It hurts. It hurts real bad.
Oh god!
But luckily you are an elf. Nothing about your appearance really changes. It just
Yeah, which is why I'm so confused.
it just hurts. Just your body aged 10 years.
I come back, I'm like, it seems like every time you put time into that thing, it just hurts.
Generally, that's what getting older does.
Yeah, do you think you're aging?
I don't know. How would I know? I don't look any different.
Time hurts.
Yeah.
Fiore, if I gave you the opportunity to play a dumb prank on someone and you just... all your friends were into it, how would you feel about performing that prank now?
A dumb prank?
A very dumb prank. It could get you in trouble.
On someone?
Oh yes, definitely on someone.
It depends. Would you pay me?
No, it's just the opportunity presented itself.
I mean, I don't see why not. Depends on what the prank was. What is it?
I don't really think that he's matured at all.
Not mature. Physically aged, not matured. They're very different.
Well,
Has that answered your question?
I'd ask him to sit down and see how many noises he takes when he gets up, but I don't think that works with elves either.
yeah, honestly, there's not much of a difference between 20s and 30s for an elf.
Yeah,
I don't even know what word I put in.
You said age. Oh, you're right.
I said it seems like every time you put time into that thing.
Okay.
It hurts.
Well, I know he can't put in century.
Yeah, luckily.
That's true enough.
Eon, you just turn to dust.
No, fuck. There's no N.
no N.
Yeah,
And no O.
No.
I know. I'm just saying.
Fortunately.
Also, I put in E.
Nothing happens. Oh, you kind of did the E.
What about deed?
Deed?
Yeah.
Give him the fucking deed to Death House.
A deed. A piece of paper appears in your hands, declaring you the owner of some kind of property. In the town of Phandalin.
Oh shit, son!
That means, what's that mean to you guys?
Phandalin is the starter kit starting town. Where these guys started off in my campaign, which is set in the same universe.
Did you just give me that mansion?
No.
Aw.
That'd be fucking great, though.
That would
kind
be
of just
awesome.
got-
I would get a Grick and everything.
A Nothic.
Nothic, sorry.
You got a cozy little cottage in Phandalin.
You got mail. Yeah, too bad half the cottages in Phandalin are like fucking derelict.
Might be a
Still land
fixer-upper.
with it.
Yeah, he could have worked on it by now.
Also, they're kind of just giving away property there.
Doesn't matter. I still now own land.
Mm.
There you go.
That gets you a vote in some places.
Is there anything else you want to try on this damn thing, or should we move on again?
Fed?
You tried that.
Already
Is
tried
that
it.
Oh.
Feedback.
Feedback.
Is that one word?
Yes.
Yeah, a horse's feed bag. Yeah, one word.
Okay.
Let's strap it on.
A small bag of, like,
Deer feed.
dried corn.
Fucking deer feed for Relvani.
It's like something you would feed livestock that a deer could probably eat. Some corn.
You should still push the dino's heads up.
I put the feed bag on into my other bag and then leave.
Into the other bag you summoned.
Yes, and then I return and make my comment about time.
Okay. So moving on. You have one last egg to get.
Yep.
Let's go get it.
You follow it takes you some time to get near enough to it for the thing to light up, but you eventually follow the beacon to what looks like kind of a small, shallow pool of water next to kind of like a small cliff that a stream is kind of like burbling down the face of. Like,
Burbling stream.
very peaceful looking water that,
Oh, I did have one other thing I wanted to try.
oh my god, what?
B.
B-E-E?
Yeah.
He wrote that one down.
Roll your initiative.
I'm by myself. This was a great idea.
Yep.
9!
Christ
I hope it's just
almighty.
one large bee.
13. You got 9.
Such a dumb. So dumb. Yes.
A big white box appears at the end of the cave, with a woman standing next to it, and she gestures as the face of the box falls open, and she goes, "Bees are coming!" and you're immediately attacked by a swarm of bees.
Can I run away?
You can try on your turn. Does 9 hit you?
No.
Okay. Your turn.
I run.
Okay.
I double dash because I can do that.
Okay. So Faerie comes running. Yes, exactly. As you run away, you see the woman just kind of like dancing. Like so Faerie comes out of this cave pursued by bees. But if you all go ahead and flat out run, you can outrun them.
And then Faerie went off on his own to do this.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like fucking booking it for like half a mile to catch up with us.
So very out of breath Faerie rejoins you.
Alright, what'd
No,
you try?
lost them.
It seems like every time you put time into that thing, it hurts.
Yeah, I got some problems running there, my dude.
Whew, no, not really, but bees are surprisingly quick.
Bees?
It could spell it. I tried it.
I admire your tenacity.
On the upside, I did get a deed to a house.
Really? Let me
Yeah.
see that.
You need to notarize Phandalin.
I don't know where that is.
I don't either. Do I? Don't know where that is.
It's a fucking tiny
Roll your
town.
history.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Maybe if you grew up in Neverwinter, you'd know where it is.
It's pretty far, so I'll let you do it.
I don't think I do. Oh, God. No, I got a 4.
Mm-mm.
I don't know where it is.
So to get this egg, are we required to take a nap? Because I think that would be very easy to do here.
So, sorry, it's a little burbling stream coming down a cliff face.
Yeah, into a wide shallow.
Wait.
What? me.
Stop!
Never mind, I won't.
No.
Stop!
Damn right. you
Okay,
won't.
he briefly thought about putting in gag to see if something kinky came out, but decided against it.
No.
If you were there by yourself, that would have been a super bad idea.
Uh-huh.
Better write up a new or a new character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
It's gag, not choke.
No, you gag on things.
Yeah, and then a floppy dick falls into your throat. And you can't get it out.
Oh man.
Or would it have been a weird, like, physical joke?
Quit hazing the DM.
I can't stop
I
thinking
mean,
of
I
words.
set this up. Yeah.
I go away. I
kinda
stopped
set
doing
myself up
this.
for this.
I'm so sorry.
You have to anyway as soon as you put in
No,
T,
I know.
so- Let's leave that damn cave alone now.
Lord.
Bees live there now.
Yeah. Just Oprah and bees.
Yeah, just Oprah and some bees.
Full of a happy
They live there.
beekeeper named Oprah and her bees. She loves to give people presents when they walk by.
It's all bees!
Anyway.
Oh, sometimes it's a carriage.
Oprah's Bee of the Month Club.
I'm trying to set up this last fucking thing.
I'm so sorry.
Just too many good goofs.
So there's a wide, shallow pool before you. And there's a man sitting in that pool. And before him is kind of like a little stump coming out of the water with two wooden cups side by side. And he smiles at you as you approach and sort of gestures you to sit before him.
In the pool?
Can we all fit?
Yes. Yeah. It's just a very large, very wide, shallow pool, like a step. STEPPE.
Should I disrobe or anything first?
No. He's wearing clothes.
Aren't you damp? I do not like sitting in wet clothes.
I suppose you can stand if you want.
I will sit.
I find it relaxing.
I find it cumbersome.
No, to each his own.
I stand.
Quilena hangs on the shore until Jaskira decides what to do with her robes.
I'll remove like my jacket, like I'll keep my pants on, but considering I'm not a mammal, I don't care about being bare chested.
Yeah, obviously. You can hike up your pants. It's only like ankle deep.
Yeah,
So,
hike up my pants and sit down.
I agree with the puddle man. This is kinda nice.
so you're looking for the last egg?
Yeah.
I have it.
I assumed.
Yes, and I will give it to you. But first, I want to play a game.
They usually do.
Love game.
Okay. I promise it's very simple and very quick.
You ever drink Baileys from a sheep?
Want to go to a club where people wheel each other?
Absolutely
God
not.
damn it! See, and I'm sitting here thinking, two things you should never do.
Just drink Baileys from a shoe and go to a club where people wheel on each other.
No,
I know, we're kidding. We know what you mean.
You can't spell Old Grey.
Oh, man.
oh shit. No, it's never start a land war in Russia and
Yes.
never trust a Sicilian.
No, I know.
Death is on the line.
Yes.
It's very simple.
They've all been allegedly very simple so far.
I promise. Okay, so
Queso?
surely some of you know about about this rule that there is with fairies, in that if you eat a fairy's food, you owe them a favor. And
Yes.
the reverse is also true.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to do.
Okay.
And he shows you the two cups that are filled with water, and says, then you have like a little piece of food.
I have some rations.
I have some beef.
Why don't you just take a small piece and drop it in this cup on the right?
Break off some hardtack and put it.
Are you sure? The beef is going to go bad more quickly. I can use my beef.
Faerie, no one wants to drink your beef water.
The hardtack is probably better.
I'm not sure what that was supposed to mean, but I feel like it was dirty and I'm very upset with it.
So am I.
So you drop this piece of hardtack into the water, and then he pulls out a little berry and kind of like picks a little piece off of it and then drops it into the same cup.
The same?
Yes. And then he puts his fingers on the stump and kind of flicks them, and then as if like the top of the stump were a turntable, the two cups start spinning around each other very, very rapidly, faster and faster, becoming almost a blur, and then they slow down again, and then he points at the two cups and is like, you choose a cup, and I will drink the other. Whichever one of us drinks the cup that the food is in will owe the other a favor. If you drink the one with the food, I will owe you a favor. If you drink it, you will owe me a favor. Any one of the four of you may do this.
But you...
No matter which cup you drink, I will give you the egg afterward.
But your food and our food is in the same cup.
Yes.
Right, so one of them doesn't have any food.
It wouldn't matter, I get it.
Yeah, whoever drinks that cup, it has a little bit of the other's food in it. And then the other cup
which is which? How do you know which is which after the fact?
I'll be able to tell.
But will we be able to tell?
No, but I promise I will tell the truth.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Same? Yeah.
I mean, you might be able to taste it a little bit.
18.
Natural 20 plus 4.
Oh, that's my girl.
Yes, he is telling the truth. So, which of you would like to step up?
So if you promise, would you say that you're giving us your word?
In a sense. I am making a promise with you.
Making little promise babies. Well, I'm at half hit points, so I nominate someone else. I mean,
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Alright, I'll let Faerie do it.
Haven't you been through enough?
I splashed Jaskier a little bit.
He knows what he did.
Well, choose a cup. Left or right?
I want Dagny to do it.
Off the record, Dagny could do it if he wanted to, but I'm the one with the very, very sly hands.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, I will... Should I roll or anything to see if I actually did see which cup became which?
You could not tell at all.
Okay.
The cups were identical, and it was just a fucking blur. No cheating. I won't allow you to do anything to surreptitiously determine which cup the food is in.
Oh, of course. I pick up the left cup.
Okay.
And I try to mimic that I'm drinking it, but I do not swallow it. I take a sip.
So, like, do you actually, like, sip some into your mouth, but you just don't swallow it, or you just kind of, like, don't let it in your mouth at all?
I don't swallow it, because if I didn't let it in my mouth at all, then it would drip.
Be too suspicious.
But I'm not gonna consume it.
Okay. The fairy grabs the other cup and starts to raise it to his lips, but then he kind of looks at you like, oh, clever. Come on. Play ball with me.
How can he tell that I did it? Did he get a roll to see if I did? Fuck you. Ah, fuck it. My dumb quote is not finished for the day. I'll go ahead and swallow it.
Okay. Roll any dice and tell me what you get.
6 on a d6.
Okay. He picks up his cup and takes a sip as you swallow yours. As it rolls over your tongue, you don't taste anything except water. And he kind of sets his cup down and kind of sticks out his tongue a little bit, and you see a little piece of the hardtack on it. You win.
Well, fuck, if that wasn't the most straightforward thing that we've gotten to do all day.
I told you.
Perhaps I should have given you the benefit of the doubt.
Speaking of doubt, we've been hearing whispers that say don't trust her. Could we ask you for the truth?
I'm sure we could ask, what would he give it?
If that is the favor that you're asking me.
Well,
You have to say
it's up to you, Faerie.
You may give me a command, some kind of service to carry out for you, short of something that I am capable of doing. Nothing suicidal. Basically, it would work kind of as the Gish spell. That you can have him carry out a service that will take at least less than a month, isn't too dangerous or suicidal, and that he's capable of doing it.
Am I allowed to ask you whether or not you would be capable before asking the favor?
Yes, that seems fair.
Since I am worried about trusting this woman, is there any way, or can you protect us in any way?
I don't think there's anything I can really do to protect you in this specific instance.
What about whatever, if she traps us, can you release us?
She will not trap you.
Do you have any idea what she is planning to do?
I could tell you, but that would be your favor.
Forewarned is forearmed.
True. I can't think of anything better. Can any of you think of anything better?
Well, let me tell you this much at least. I can leave this forest. I am fairly capable. I have fairly good skills in terms of also not strictly fighting, but I'm a capable individual.
Hey, do you suppose we could get him to help Relvani repay his debt?
I think I'd rather use it to make sure that we can get away from this creepy fairy woman. As delightful as that sounds.
Not that we doubt your abilities, there's just a very pressing issue.
Well, it's your favor, Fiore.
Well, I will use my favor for the good of the group. I'm just asking if there's anything better that any of you can think of. Do you know anything about what happens when she gets all of these eggs?
Yes.
Okay, what will happen once she receives all of the eggs from us?
Is that your official request for the favor?
Yes.
If she gets those eggs, she will control this land. She will take that control from its rightful owner. Because she is not the guardian of this forest.
Mm.
And who is the rightful owner?
Out of favors.
Well,
Don't trust her. Don't give her the eggs. And if you can, put an end to her. That is what I can tell you.
I turn to one of our tinier fairy companions, and is this legitimate?
They kind of nod grimly.
do y'all know who's the actual person in charge?
Yeah, you said you could give us a hint each. We didn't use you in the problem solving, so we're here to
That's true.
solve a bigger problem.
There is a limit on how much we can tell you, but we can try our best. The pixie looks at you, Quaylena, and says, she is trapped. And then she disappears. The sprite looks at you, Dagny, and says, kill her, and she will be free. And then disappears. The quickling looks at you, Fiore, and says, she is not what she seems, and disappears. The fairy dragon looks at you, Jaskira, and says, kill the hag, and we will all be free. And then disappears.
Gotcha. Oh, it was so cute. I wanted to hang out and talk shop.
We'll find you another one, Jaskira.
Oh, surely.
Talk about what it's like to fly.
No.
Anyway, what do you do now?
Well, we got all the eggs.
Let's go back to the Dryad.
Okay.
Quote unquote
Throw 'em at
Dryad.
her. Let's egg her.
That would fucking hurt a lot, but
Oh,
Yeah. But then she would
then
just...
she would have the eggs.
Yeah.
One at a time, and maybe we'll
after
break
him.
her face by then.
You make your way back to the giant tree that she came out of, and as you approach, you see, quote-unquote, Rilvani is now sleeping on his back with all four legs sticking straight up into the air, just snoring loudly.
That's too much.
And,
Is the dry hag nearby?
yes,
Damn.
she is still standing next to the tree, and as you approach, you're like, oh good, you must have succeeded.
Can I list off to the side and pet Ravani's tummy?
Yeah. Tickles.
Oh, no.
Rub them behind the
thank you.
ears. Oh, you stupid little grift stag. I love you.
She kind of waves her hand, and this vine kind of sprouts from the ground in front of her, and then it's a bunch of vines actually, and then they kind of spread out and form a large bowl-like shape, and gestures for you to place the eggs in it, if you wouldn't mind.
I think we do
I
mind.
would actually.
I beg your pardon.
You can beg it all you want, but no.
You stole from me.
No, I
You owe
didn't.
me this.
You stole from someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You stole a whole damn forest.
Excuse me. I
You
stole
heard
nothing.
me.
There's no excuse for you.
Ooh.
Damn.
I will give you one warning. Place the eggs in this bowl, or we're going to have a problem.
Good, let's have a problem.
Now I'll give you one warning. Fireball.
Whoa.
Ooh.
For real?
Red chromatic orb, yes.
You better roll initiative, because she's not going to be surprised by that.
Alrighty.
Let's do it. Oh no! Fury fell!
Dagny.
12, and then Spiff got 10.
Okay, Jaskira.
16.
Okay, Fiore.
9.
Oof.
Fiore, he's rolling low tonight.
He's not a good initiative
Yeah.
boy.
And Quilena.
13.
And that's a 10 for her. As luck would have it, Jaskira, you're first.
That pose.
Yay!
Roll that spell attack.
Oh.
You don't say!
Okay, the first one was 22.
That'll hit.
Yay. And I don't think 11. Or no, 12.
No.
Okay, for the 22 though. 24 fire.
Okay.
Nice.
As the fire hits her, it doesn't seem like it would do as much damage as you would expect. But as you hit her, her disguise starts to fall away. The vines and leaves kind of burn up, and in their place, this like dark purple robe seems to materialize, and you see her skin turn purple and wrinkly, and you see two bone-like horns emerge from her head, and her hair turns like sickly black. And now you see before you somebody with a phone look up a night hag and show the party.
Yeah, that's a picture I found.
Ooh. They're fun. They look pretty fucking cool.
Quilena, it's your turn.
Okay, so I would like to. You would like to. Do I think hags are casters?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So, the fairies told us if we kill her, she will be set free, but if we kill her, everybody will be set free. So which is it?
I assume she is part of everyone.
Basically, if you kill the hag, the protector of the forest and everyone else will all be saved.
Okay. I was like, if you kill her, she will be set free. I was like, okay, so
Yeah,
hag.
there are two
Okay.
different- Sorry, that was dumb.
Okay, no worries. Then, yeah, let's lay down a silence around this hag.
All right, sounds good. What's the radius of that?
Hey, what kind of element do these guys hate?
20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range.
Okay.
So centered on her.
Okay.
I don't think any of us are in range right now, or in that 20-foot radius.
Yeah, I'm saying you're probably about 30 feet away.
Who's in the initiative after me?
Dagny.
Dagny. I'm gonna inspire you again. And go, Dagny, go. Fight, Dagny, fight. Spiff and you are gonna kick butt tonight.
Yeah. My turn then?
Yes, your turn.
I will draw a bow and launch an arrow at her.
Okay. Roll that damage.
Roll that beautiful bow damage.
Wait, I can just roll the damage?
Oh no, roll to attack.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, I would have been good with that. 10... And I'll do that inspiration, so that's a D8 on top of current score.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, then.
Oh, was it a 1?
Yeah.
Aw.
21.
Well, shit.
Well, you didn't need to roll that D8.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what else I'd use it on.
That's true.
Another attack that sucked more later.
I don't know.
Well, how often can you give those out?
I can give them as a bonus action as long as I've got them, but I've already given out 2, so I've only got 3 left.
I was actually. Does he know that you can use it after your roll?
Yeah, you can use it after your roll if the roll's not high enough. But it was high enough, so you can hold on to that if you want.
Oh, I would like to hold on to that, put it in my pocket.
Yes, the 20 will hit. Roll damage.
And don't forget you have 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah. I am forgetting stuff. D8.
She got my foot.
Alright, damage is 11.
Okay.
Then I get additional attack.
And your arrow also doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would normally expect.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
24.
That will hit.
Damn.
Well, the attack bonus on the longbow is plus 10 for me.
Hot
so that's
diggity
kinda
shit.
Nice.
Shit, yep.
Oh, there it goes. It's a 7 for the damage.
Alright. So at the very least, so far, she seems to be resistant to fire and non-magical weapons. And then it is Spiff's turn.
Alright, well, we'll see if she's allergic to tusk then.
If you'd like, you can do a charge attack.
I sure will.
The hag versus the hog.
Oh, well, don't get too excited. It's only 7.
Nope. Yes. Then it's the hag's turn. She's going to move 20 feet to the side to exit the silence, then is going to cast Sleep on your group.
Oh boy.
Rude.
2 of you are immune, so it's going to be trying to get Dagny, Jaskier, and Spiff.
Constitution saving throw?
Nope. I roll 5d8, and then start to subtract from the lowest hit points. So what are your hit points in Spiff's?
Mine is 36.
Okay.
Spiff's is 25.
I'm also 36.
Alright, it doesn't affect any of you. She only
And
got
Fiore's
17.
33.
So that was her turn. Now it's Fiore's turn.
Oh
Oh yeah, she also was like, "It'll be mine, you see. It will all be mine."
Gross. I'm going to...
Hey, don't be ageist,
Cool story.
hag.
She is just gross.
No, her personality is gross.
Fine, whatever.
I am going to... Is anybody in melee with her yet?
Nope.
No. Spiff?
Spiff, yes.
Advantage.
Finger guns.
Thank God. So that is going to be 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
With my sneak attack bonus.
Do it.
Oh, God, yeah. Sorry. So that's going to be 10 for just the rapier.
Okay.
And then 8 extra.
Okay. Decent. Again, resisted damage. Jaskira, your turn.
Okay. I'm just going to attempt hold a person.
Okay. What do I do for that?
I believe it's some kind of save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, I keep calling it will.
That is 11.
That's a failure.
She is held.
Nice. Ain't going nowhere.
So now I believe every attack against her will have advantage. She has advantage on saving throws against spells too.
Oof. Oof.
Beach.
Quayla, your turn.
Oh boy. I would like to. She's paralyzed.
Yes.
Oh man. I would like to run up to her and touch her and cast Bestow Curse.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. 14?
my DC is 16.
Failure.
Alright. I would like my attacks and spells to deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage to the target.
Oh, okay, will do.
Alright. And that's my action.
Okay. How long does that last? Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. Dagny, your turn.
Alright. She is held in place.
Yes, so you can roll with advantage.
Okay. I got a 20 on that first one.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll again. There's always a chance of you critting, so might as well. Yep, you hit.
Oh, it wasn't a natural 20?
No.
Damn it. I made the noise wrong.
God damn it!
It's gonna be 8 piercing damage.
Okay. Second attack.
It's gonna be 25.
That's a hit.
God damn it.
You really need to stop doing that.
I do need to stop doing that, but I did get 9 damage.
Okay. You're slowly whittling her down. Spiff's turn. Can't charge anymore, though.
That's fine. First one is 10 for
to hit.
tusking a damage.
Miss.
Alright, what about 6?
That's a hit. No. Okay. Then it is the hag's turn. Can't do anything except try to make a wisdom saving throw to end the effect.
Can't do anything but be angry.
14
Oh, shoot.
against the whole person.
That matches.
Goes to you. She's just kind of like struggling against the magic and just makes this like screaming banshee-like sound of frustration. Just this ear-piercing wail of frustration. Fiora, your turn. You definitely have advantage on this attack. You can sneak attack.
Delightful. Thank God again. Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Oh no. What'd you get?
9.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Fury pouts.
No.
Oh.
Out. Jaskira.
Oh wait. And then he uses an item to douse her in oil.
Ooh. Okay. I'll say you can just do that. She's paralyzed.
Yay.
Okay.
If I tried to figure out what element she is weak against, would that take my entire action?
Oh, no. But I'll let you make an Arcana check to try to figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, no,
No.
not even a little.
Sorry.
I will twin chromatic orb at 3rd level though for acid.
For acid. Okay. Go ahead and roll your spell attacks with advantage.
17
That'll just hit.
and 24.
That'll do it. Roll those damages.
24 acid for the first,
Oofa doofa. Okay.
and 17 acid for the second.
Jesus.
Much melt.
She does not appear to resist this damage type. It hurts her real bad. That will make it Quaylena's turn.
Alright, then I'm gonna viciously mock the fuck out of her.
All
Do I
right.
need to do a concentration check on hold?
No, you
No,
didn't
it's
get
only if you
damage.
take damage.
Alright, then, yeah, take it like the bad witch you are! And, she needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. She still gets advantage on on that. 18.
She beats it.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
Then it's Dagny's turn.
Alright. The bowling.
She's like, that's right, I am a bad witch.
I am a bad.
25.
That'll hit.
That's 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Next attack. 23.
That'll hit.
8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Spiff turn.
Yes.
Spiff turn. Spiff turn. He's got a 17.
That'll hit.
About time. D6 plus 3. 8.
Okay. Whittling her down. She's looking very bad now. She's bleeding black tar-like blood from several wounds.
You.
And it's a hag's turn. She'll have to make a save at the end of her turn. 13.
Fail.
She is still held. Damn. Faerie, your turn.
I'm just gonna light her on fire.
Okay.
No, wait. First, would a tinderbot, like, flint and steel count as a use item?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, well then first I'm going to stab her.
Okay.
Hopefully. Yes, I am. Yes. So that is going to be 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 11 for just the rapier, and 11 extra damage as well.
Okay, so it's 22 altogether.
And then I would like to use an action to light her on fire.
Okay, she's still held, so that's no problem. I'm gonna have her take a small amount of fire damage per round. She does resist it though, so it's not gonna be a whole lot.
Still fun.
Yep. Just Kira.
I'm going to do a regular chromatic orb.
Okay.
24.
That'll hit.
17 acid.
Coup de grace, this bitch.
Yeah! Just while the flames are roiling around her and she opens her jaggly, snaggly toothed maw for one final banshee shriek, I just lob an acid orb into her open mouth.
Oh.
Yes!
So she's just screeching. And then right in there. And as you watch as her shrieking just kind of devolves into gurgling, you see her cheeks melt and her bottom jaw just hang open and more open until it just kind of hangs down against her chest while smoke pours out of every orifice in her face. And then she just falls backward, dead.
Oh fuck, that shot was a mistake.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that smells.
Well, I mean, good job, though.
I guess. Silver lining.
So now her corpse is on the ground, hissing and burning. Sizzling and burning from the acid and fire.
I will put the fire out so that I may loot her.
Okay. She doesn't appear to have any items.
I light her back on fire.
Okay.
So, woodland friends.
The forest around you becomes a little bit brighter. And out of the tree before you, you see pretty much the same dryad that you had been dealing with, though this is the genuine article, kind of emerged from the tree before you, kind of like looking like she just woke up, honestly, like she's kind of shaking her head and kind of like shaking herself awake.
Oh, good morning.
She normally has leaves in her hair, but today the leaves are extra disheveled.
Yes. Oh my. And she sees the corpse of the hag before her and is like, "You saved me.
Oh.
Thank you."
You're so very welcome.
You want these eggs?
Yes, please. They are the power of this land. Just put them. She'll actually just use the bowl.
She
that the hag
knows she
created.
must have a basket.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hand them
She
over.
makes a basket out of
I hand them over in a
She
basket.
has a pastel-colored Easter basket.
Yes, it is woven and made from some sort of petroleum-based resin. And
It is not. It is birch wood, so it is white and very pretty, and it has got pastel flowers on it. Do not fight me.
Okay,
And it's got,
can it
like,
have
a
some
little-
artificial grass or no?
No!
It's got like a little Phelps charm hanging off of it, shaped like a bunny head.
That's very cute.
And she holds it out for you. It's like, "The gems hold the power of the land. Luckily, I was able to scatter them before the hag could get her hands on them. And then she put me into a slumber."
Yeah, she said it was man's fault.
No,
Isn't
it
that
was
just-
hers.
Just how it is, always blaming the men.
I mean,
deserve it.
yeah, sometimes they have it coming.
You are a man.
I'm aware.
That means he really knows.
Alright.
Thankfully, she could not go and seek them out. She had to remain near the tree in order to keep me asleep. It was lucky that you arrived and saved me. Thank you so much.
Really, you should be thanking that alcoholic over there.
Not even him, really. We had quite a bit of help from the other denizens that had the eggs and, the other 4 fairies that were with us for...
I mean, we had
that's
to
good.
play games and puzzles and stuff, but it was alright.
Just like last time, the 4 colored lights descend and those 4 fairies emerge again, and White Will is just like, I'm sorry we weren't able to help you more. She put a curse over the rest of us that,
Figures.
yes,
Makes sense.
It's fine.
prevented us from aiding you directly. But
Also, I think you have a new apiary.
is that so?
Yeah. Bees are good for
Did
the
you
forest, right?
with the court? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll make sure they're well taken care of.
Oh, good.
Don't they have a beekeeper kind of baked in there?
Sort of. She didn't really seem super keen on keeping them, more just releasing them at me.
Sharing.
She did not want to keep them. She wanted to share them.
Equitable
with everyone,
distribution
I feel.
of bees.
Yes.
Distribution.
God damn it. For your valiant efforts, I shall reward you for your troubles. And she kind of holds out her hand to the 4 fairies and is like, I shall send some items for you that will allow you to call upon the aid of your 4 friends here 3 times whenever you need them. They're
Thank you.
not exceptionally powerful fighters, but they may be helpful to you in some other way.
Can we just hang out?
Sure.
Do they have
Just
a
curious,
time
like,
limit
give me
on
that
when-
item that summons this dragon
on
fairy.
how long they
Yes.
stay?
You can summon each of them 3 times for 1 hour each.
Oh, you only get 1 hour.
3
talking
hours,
time.
technically.
Yeah. That's more than enough time to, like, fly kites and have a snack.
It's
And,
so fucking wholesome.
If any of you...
Shut up, I'm secretly really wholesome.
And if any of you are inclined to summoning, of course you know their names. You can call upon them that way if you wish.
Yes.
Fancy.
I'm sure they wouldn't
Friends.
mind.
I think I've got an excuse to learn a certain spell now.
And she kind of twiddles her hand and creates 4 much smaller eggs, like almost, like proper...
Chocolate egg size.
Sort of like large jelly bean size.
Okay.
And then they're color-coded, too, so that the, you have the purple one for the fairy dragon, the green one for the pixie, the blue one for the quickling, and I don't fucking remember what colors the
Red?
sprites was. I think it was red, yes.
Bothers me that the sprite isn't green. But the can is green.
Sorry. The pixie's green.
I'm upset with you now.
Unless you get
So-
cherry Sprite, then it's
You
a
get
clear bottle.
You get the one for the pixie, Quelena. So you can put down like pixie egg or something. Fiore, you get the quicklings. Jaskira, of course, you get the fairy dragons. And Dagny, you get the sprite.
Nice.
Just immediately crushing it.
Quick question.
The fairy dragon's like, I am right here. You hang out for a little bit before you leave.
What happens when you put age and decade into the weird spiderweb musical instrument?
Oh, they age you.
Oh.
Well, that would be why it hurts.
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite a stress on the body, even for an elf, though. You're lucky you're an elf, or else 10 years is nothing to you.
No. I don't feel different.
If you had a way to put in century, that would be a different story.
Yes. But it's okay, I don't feel completely stupid. She put dead in.
Oh dear. I'm sorry.
And none of
Well,
us put death in.
It was a
Luckily,
good try.
luckily, someone else in this party knows healing spells.
I mean, it was my ass-headed suggestion because Fiore was like, oh, well, too bad you can't spell die. And I was like, oh, but you can spell dead. And, yeah,
It's alright, I forgive you. I didn't know it would backfire on me.
That's gracious of you.
All's well that ends
I
well.
was only mad for, like, the 12 seconds I was dead.
Fair enough.
Anyway. And at this point, the deer kind of shakes himself awake. Like, "Okay,
What did you call him, Hosier?
what? The deer.
The deer.
I was hoping that his actual name would be Hosier because, like, half of Twitter is convinced he's a fey king.
Yeah.
You know,
That tracks.
He's like, alright. Sorry, everybody. I feel better now.
What's your name?
Bud.
Lovely to meet you, Bud.
Dee Dee.
It's a pleasure to actually meet you, Bud. And I pet him between the ears.
You know he glows. We could call him Bud Light.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
This cough just won't go away.
Oh.
He's like, I feel really bad for misleading you guys, but if it will help repay the inconvenience I've caused you, Koilena.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you were stranded here on the material plane when I came up with my story. So I don't have a way for you to get home, but I know where you might be able to start.
Well, I've got a few leads already.
There are crossroads, places in the world where you can pass from the material plane to the Feywild and vice versa. Though not all of their locations are well known, I know there is a spell that can help you find them.
All right.
I don't know the spell, but I'm sure if you have some wizard friends, they can help you find one. That will help you get home, and also a way to come back if you need to.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I feel real bad. I know I have a problem. I'm trying.
Could I ask you one more favor, lovely dryad woman?
Yes.
Is there any way that you could refill these empty bottles with what they are missing?
Dwarven vodka.
I have an example of what was in it.
Yeah, she takes a full bottle and an empty bottle and is like, yeah, I think I can do that.
Oh goodness, if you could, that would be lovely.
Our friend Bud here has imbibed of a drink that was not his.
He kind of has a problem.
So I see.
And you know what, Bud? Admitting you have a problem is the first step.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I'm gonna give him chin rubs.
Or the Feywild has an AA program.
If you go to Las Vegas, I'm sure you can find one.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, he appreciates the chin scooches. And the Dryad refills your bottles with and replaces the dwarven vodka that Bud drank.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
We don't gotta pay for it now.
It's the least I can do. Of course, if you ever stop by this way again, feel free to visit.
I think we will.
Otherwise, good luck on your journey.
What's your name?
My name is Amaranth.
Amaranth. That's lovely.
It is.
Thank you.
Good luck not being attacked by any more hags.
Thanks. I will need it.
You know, if you ever have the opportunity to name another dryad, you could name him Barley. Amaranth, barley, they're both grains.
Yeah.
Or quinoa.
Quinoa.
Ooh, I like the sound of quinoa, actually.
I kind of wish that I was quinoa.
Well, I mean, what's in the name?
Yeah, you can always reinvent yourself.
You can just tell people your name is quinoa.
Amaranth is real pretty, though. It's got a nice purpley color.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
quinoa.
I feel like an amaranth. Quinoa's nice, but
Maybe you could take it as a last name.
it's worth consideration.
And then it'll be the quinoa forest.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I have one more favor to ask of you. And she points at the corpse of the hag and is like, would you mind taking this out of my forest?
Not at all.
Of course.
Yeah, that's polluting.
All right.
Fiore begins chopping it apart so it's easier
Fiore!
to transport.
Okay.
I was just gonna have Dagny carry it because he's strong.
It's bigger than he is.
Well,
Tiny Strunkman.
put it on top of the boar.
Sure, why don't you go ahead and roll your Arcana?
Oh, not so bad. 15.
Oh. You think a alchemist might make some use of part of this hag?
Hey, Dagny.
Yeah.
I know hag parts. Some hag parts are valuable. I'm not very skilled at dissecting.
Let's just take the whole body back to the caravan. There's bound to be somebody there who can.
Perhaps, and if not, there might be someone in
Parts of
Waterdeep.
this corpse are valuable?
Yeah.
Well, it's a magical creature.
Magical ingredients.
I suppose so.
Make a powerful curse with a hag heart.
Dagny is disturbed.
Like, okay.
It's harder to find a critter that doesn't have sellable parts.
Okay.
I don't think I do.
I mean, maybe on the black market, though.
I don't know. With the bile in your spleen?
Got pretty eyes.
No.
No. I stab him.
Yeah. Oh, rip Dagny.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to the Easter episode of Cornfields and Kobolds. As usual, you can find us on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. We also put videos up on YouTube where we display character stats, battle maps, and other helpful graphics. The music in this episode was produced by Vince Vept, and the theme song was Dryad's Dream from his YouTube collection. You can find a link to his music in the episode description. Thanks, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.